Can you see me?
I can see you. Can you hear me?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
There we go, baby. You hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I got a special guest that wants to say hello to you.
Hi, my favorite weightlifter.
Hey, Joe.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I have a buddy here who you'll like this, who put a glucose patch on my a testing patch. It tests all your hormones. So it feeds my phone. And basically it says I'm going to live to 150 because I don't eat junk food.
Oh, awesome. Are you serious?
Yeah, so I'm feeling good right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good.
She's lying.
I mean, I'm all right.
Our kids our kids are driving us nuts, buddy. It's rough over here.
I'm good right now because I'm going to the gym, but anytime I'm not by myself, I'm pretty bad.
Go lift.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right.
Bye.
Since we don't have several acres of land to send our kids off to, we're stuck in this house. It's rough.
Bring the kids up here, dude.
I honestly thought about it when you said you were first clamping down, and you had, I thought I should send Jackson up there. It would do him some good.
Send him up. August 9th, I'm starting another camp.
Okay. Well, listen, we don't have a ton of time.
Let's go.
And let's go. So when you guys said, when you did before yesterday, when you did your most recent iteration and you go, hey, here's the latest, we got these 20 races left and 8 of them were California. I was like, this seems like uphill battle. Like, why not focus more like here in the South where they seem to care less about, the rules or whatever. So anyway, that just seemed like it wasn't a winning plan.
You know me, I'm just an eternal optimist, and I really believed by July we'd be out of this. Look, even though I just have a different slant than a lot of people. So if you want my slant on the whole thing, I'm
just asking you. I know. Listen, your feelings have been established. I'm saying logistically.
No. But my feelings affect our planning. My feelings. If you think about the way I think about this, and I know I'm going to piss off a lot of people. I apologize in advance. I think that the thing's just got to make its way through the system, and you got to protect those that are at risk. You certainly don't want anybody to die, but an invisible enemy that can be transmitted through cats, not dogs, cats. Was 100 million cats in the US that don't wear masks. Like, the fucking thing is going to make its way around. Like, stop already. And you can't lock the country up. So in my mind, it's going to make its way through the system. It's going to fizzle out. We're going to be in business in California. We're going to be in business everywhere because the country economically cannot. What are they going to? You're going to write a fucking $1 trillion check every week? Can't do it. And you just said to me before we went live, you're losing your mind. Your wife's losing her mind. Everybody's losing their mind. So when you say to me, hey, was planning California a little too optimistic? No, because I just can't believe. By the way,
you're still not answering my question, Joe. You're not answering my question.
Sure. Yeah.
I know that you believe it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But a state like California, that is probably going to lean towards not opening. Meanwhile, states like Georgia, Florida, the Carolinas, Montana, like these places you are more likely.
But listen to me, Virginia and Utah, we're speaking to the governor. We're on. We got thumbs up, no problem. So this whole thing in our mind, the dominoes are going to fall. We're going to be back in business. California's going to happen. We're talking to senior people. And then in the last 2 weeks, you saw it because you started texting me. But in the last 2 weeks, everybody changed their tune. I got the governor of West Virginia. I mean, I don't even want to say, like, what the fuck are you guys? So I can't drive my team crazy. Hey, move the tractor trailers over here. Then move them over here. Then move them over here. Oh, customer A, you're going like, fuck. I was going to try to move Utah to Idaho because but then if I do that and everybody gets ready in Idaho and then I go through the state, like, I can't do it.
Right.
You know me, I want to do it. Like, I'd rather just invite everybody to fucking farm in Vermont. and you're all invited. Everybody can come to the farm. I want to have all the pros here. I'm going to do a showdown. I am going to do it. But who knows what the governor of Vermont's going to tell me? Like, you know?
So you want to do some sort of showdown on the mountain with the Spartan Pro team?
Yeah, I want to bring the whole pro team here. I want to do a showdown.
Okay.
By the way, no one has heard this before you. Not
Beautiful.
even my team.
Okay, love it. That's why I get you on, Joe, because
Right.
the PR machine cannot stop Joe Desena.
That's right. We're doing it. I
So-
want the pro team here. I'm going to throw $100,000 on the line. We're going to set up a whole series of challenges. I would have spent the $100,000 anyway, putting on these races in all these states that are shutting me down. And I got to keep the pros alive.
So
I want them all here.
is this a real $100,000 or if you can get 100 miles in 24 hours, $100,000?
No, real $100,000. Well, maybe I'll put it in a briefcase. You can carry it around the whole time. I'm going to handcuff it to your wrist.
Maybe I'm not the best person. Maybe someone who can outrun some of them. Maybe, I don't know.
Why would you, if you had the $100,000 in the briefcase, would you even think about disappearing? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
of course not. No, of course not.
Okay.
I mean, the pros might tackle me down. What if you did this? Because this could be fun. Listen, we're just spitballing here, right? What if you gave it to like Hunter? Like you give Hunter the briefcase, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you give him a 5-minute head start, and then the pros try to tackle him and get the briefcase from him, right?
I
And
just
it's
don't,
like
I just don't know if that would be standardized enough for David Watson and Mike Morris. I'm talking with you guys. No, David, I've already alluded to David and Mike that I want to do something here on the farm immediately for the pros. I want to film the whole thing, and I want to do it in August. And you're hearing it first. I want to put $100,000 on the line so we make it serious, because these guys and gals, they lost all their earning potential this year, and so let's give them a way to earn some money. Let's spread it out throughout the field, so it's not just like Hunter McIntyre, as you suggested, going for the. I'm sure Isaiah will be here. Everybody will be here. So let's do it. I'd love to have you here, Matt. And then in the interim, I got a bunch of kids camps going on, the small family friends kind of thing. But bring your kids up. I am turning little pudgy kids into fucking Greek gods in 14. You can't believe the transformations taking place with these kids.
Yeah, my Jackson has put on the COVID-15, and listen, I know it's not good to shame, and we're really sensitive about it because it's, a kid doesn't feel good, and then you make him feel worse by telling him that he doesn't, you know what I mean? But it's hard to watch as a parent, dude. Just, the kid just goes to the fridge because he's bored, and it's tough stuff, man.
We got to solve the problem. What we have to do, I know Joe Rogan's into freedom, and everybody's, in Texas is into freedom. But I think we got to do what we did with the cigarette companies. I think we have to tax the fuck out of all this shit food that we're feeding people. We got to kill the advertising. We got to put skull on a box of Fruit Loops. Should be a skull and crossbones. We'll probably make it more attractive to kids. Like they're eating fucking death cereal.
Right. So you definitely want to put this thing on in August. You want to spread it out like top 5 or top 10 or something.
Yeah, would you mind when we hang up, let's get on the phone with Watson and Morris and let's lay this out. 100%, I want to do this. So
okay.
All right.
No, I think it's great. And what kind of challenges would they have? Like other than running up and down the mountain a bunch of times?
We got the mountain. I have a bunch of obstacles here on the farm, which is great. So we could set up a course. I think it's going to have to be a combination. I'm thinking as I speak here, going to have to be a combination of some DECA type event with definitely some mountain stuff, some obstacles.
Well, if it's DECA, it means, Yancey Culp will be up there. Come on now, Joe, let's get him up on the mountain.
Yancey's awesome. Yancey and Jared will come. It's gonna be epic. Definitely a burpee challenge to be one of them. There'll be like 5 days of challenges. It's gonna be awesome. I want you here. Would you come?
Okay. Sure.
Maybe even the final challenge is something like a mini death race.
But then they're gonna all push back on you if you do that stuff.
They don't like that.
No,
All right,
not
we'll do that. We'll do that for the civilians that come, like you.
yeah. Because like it's just arbitrary, and I think that they've got a good complaint there, right? The death race is arbitrary, and it's for those that want to sign up for something arbitrary and weird. And the pros are like training for real races, so you can't throw some random death race shit out there.
So that'll just be for the civilians that were
The civilians
that were carrying around the $100,000 for the 5 days with the pros.
right.
And then the last day we'll do just something
Listen,
fun.
if you can put me up at the gorgeous Amy farm, which I stayed at last time, I'll be there.
You're gonna sleep in Shrek's cabin at the top of the mountain. We renamed the mountain, by the way. We're calling it Mount Sparta.
It's no longer Joe's Mountain.
No longer Joe's Mountain. It's now Mount Sparta. We had an informal, I don't know if you know this, 24 hours. Somebody called me randomly like 3 weeks ago and said, hey, would you mind if I come to the farm and run up and down the mountain for 24 hours and see how many laps I can get? Has anybody ever done it? I said, no, I did 10 hours or 12 hours once, but nobody's ever done 24. And so all of a sudden 40 people showed up, off the record, of course.
Right.
And we tested everybody, obviously. And there's a woman that did 34 fucking laps in 24 hours. She did 68 miles, 34,000 feet of climbing. She crushed everybody. She was unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I might add, maybe we had something like that too. I don't know.
Oh man, I just lost it. I was going to ask you something about, what the hell were we talking about right before that? About staying at Shrek's couch. Oh, here's what I wanted to ask you.
Do you want to meet my new dog, by the way? I got a new dog. Let me have Ernest.
The viewers will love it. I'm not really a dog guy, but I'm sure the viewers will love it.
Oh, you're going to love this. So check this out. This dog is the great-great-great-grandson of Sir Ernest Shackleton's dog, the lead sled dog during that expedition where they were stuck in the ice for 2 years.
Right.
He is an official member by right of the Explorers Club. Look at this guy.
Amazing. Listen, so what's your dog's name?
Fucking tough as nails. Sir Ernest. I named him Sir Ernest Shackleton.
Here's my question for you.
What?
I got a sneak preview of a couple of these episodes of this, of the new Eco Challenge show, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How were you not involved in that? Because they're talking about all these old teams that have been around that I'm sure you know these guys.
I know everybody, but I couldn't, my body just can't hold up to that shit anymore.
Oh, are you kidding me? Is this Joe Desena telling me this? Tell me you can't do something?
No, I could do it, but I wasn't gonna look good on TV. I couldn't win the thing, I couldn't do well. I couldn't even win it way back when.
So
I did that exact race, by the way, that exact location.
Well, they probably changed up the challenges, but I mean on the production end or anything, it just seems like that's your wheelhouse. You know what I mean?
That is my wheelhouse. But we're pretty focused on obstacles. Throughout the 20 years, a lot of people have said, hey, Joe, why don't we get into adventure racing? The problem with adventure racing, it's so expensive to put on.
Yeah, it's for rich people.
So expensive. It's for rich people. It's so expensive for the competitors. You just really couldn't make it work. But it's fun for TV. It's fun for TV.
So like these New Zealand guys that have won a bunch. Oh, I lost you.
Yeah, somebody was calling me. Sorry.
I said like these New Zealand guys who've like won a bunch, I guess.
Oh yeah, the New Zealanders. New Zealanders were always amazing when we were racing. The teams from Norway were amazing when we were racing. Obviously, Ian Adamson was the best ever in the sport. His team was unbelievable. Robin Benacasa. So yeah, I like it. I think we're gonna do something on the farm here. We're gonna show. Maybe we'll do it when the pros come. I think we're going to show some of those episodes.
Oh, of the Amazon show.
Yeah, I think
where is the Death Race doc and the Joe Desena doc? Where are those in production?
They're done. I just don't know where to put them.
Like you want a deal? You want a platform?
I don't care so much about getting paid for those shows. I care more about distribution.
Right.
So
you mean unlike our friend Scott, you don't think you're going to make $1 million on a documentary?
No, but I will tell you this: when you come up to Vermont when we do this, and you watch, like, let's say the Death Race doc, you are going to fall. Like,
dude, remember I've seen some early versions. I have. Remember?
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, can I just give a quick 10-second like preview? I don't want to spoil too much.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, Joe, I know you a long time.
Yeah.
You're an awesome storyteller.
Yeah.
Best part of any story is embellishment a little bit, which you've been known to tell a few tales.
All right, go ahead.
And I think even I, fan of Joe, lover of Joe Desena and all he is, didn't quite believe all the stories. And we're gonna get to meet, the real people, the real New Jersey, New York mafioso types. Like, they're real. They exist. Like, this is not the Joe legend story. These are real.
Yeah. Did you've never seen a rough cut?
No, I did see a rough cut a while ago. That's why I was asking. I knew it was safe to ask about it.
Yeah. And so, but what you're saying is when you saw the rough cut, you were like, oh, maybe some of those stories are true.
That's what I'm saying, is that I might have been like, Joe's known to establish, embellish a little bit. No, we see the real deal. We see the original pool company, the original pool cleaning company. It's the real deal.
The real deal. You thought I made that story up.
I just thought there was maybe,
You thought by me telling the world that I clean pools made myself larger than life.
I'm just saying. I assumed you were telling the truth about a pool cleaning company. My point is,
a lot of people lie about cleaning pools as kids. That's like it's a big way to make yourself more important than you really are. I cleaned pools as a kid.
Oh my goodness. All right. So listen, what? You call Watson, because if I call him, don't blame me that you.
I'm gonna call Watson. I'm gonna say it was your idea, and we're doing it.
All right, I'm putting this up right away before your lawyers tell me I can't.
I think you should put it up so that we're locked and loaded. You know my philosophy, right? Fire, ready, aim. We're doing this.
All right, buddy.
Get all the pros on the phone.
I'll call Woodsy first. He's my homie. I'll call Woodsy. I'll call the Ryans first. All right.
Call the Ryans first.
All right. See you later.
On.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Love you, buddy. Bye.
Love you, buddy.